What's up, everybody? Today is Tuesday, and y'all are signed in with your boy Drew. This week topic, we're going to talk about how we got our names. Okay, so obviously, well, for people that don't know, my name is legally changed to Drew. It's Dreux. Yeah. How I came up with my name, my birth name was Rodrigo Lachey Hughes. So ugly. My mom got that name from my dad, whose name is Roderick. When I started transitioning, like before I even started the process, it didn't even come in my head that I would actually like have to change my name. Like, how many people know a guy named Rodrigo? So, like, once it finally set in my head, I was like, damn, what would I name myself? I obviously didn't want to be a Roderick Jr. I just feel like that was tacky, and I actually don't like my dad's name. Like, I would actually have to change, like, everything. My dad's name is Roderick Dennis McGee, and I actually like my last name, which is Hughes, and I just wasn't about to change it. Nothing personal, but I like my last name. I originally was gonna go with Dre, which is D-R-E. Like, my birth name was spelled R-O-D-E-R-I-C-A, and I wanted to keep the D-E-R in there some kind of way, and I was gonna switch it around and go with Dre, which I used to be called Dre like 5 years ago with like a small group of friends. Like, we all just came up with guy names, and they used to call me Dre, and you know, anybody that we knew in that small group used to call me Dre. So I was gonna go with that, but I eventually changed my mind and came up with Drew with a friend of mine. She's saying that she gave me that name. I really don't remember, but yeah, we came up with Drew, and I didn't want to spell it D-R-E-W, so I actually started spelling it D-R-E-A-U-X, and then I was like, that's too many numbers. I mean letters. I said numbers. That's too many letters. So I got online and I looked at like different ways to spell Drew in a different language, and the way that my name is spelled is actually spelled in French, so that's why it's D-R-E-U-X. As far as my middle name, which is Michael, I felt like when I was a kid, even though I was named after my dad, I felt like he didn't have a say-so when it came to my name. Like, he didn't have any kind of participation or whatever when it came to naming me as a kid. So I asked him, you know, would he want to do it, and he agreed, and he eventually named me Michael. So I really didn't care what name he came up with. I was just gonna take the first one because my dad was so involved in my transition, and I wanted him to have a part of it dealing with my name. At first, I was gonna leave my middle name Lachey. I actually used to like that name. I actually liked it. It was gonna be Drew Lachey Hughes, and then I was like, well, one of my coworkers was like, you know, what nigga you know with a middle name Lachey? So I was like, man, you right. I was like, fuck. So I was actually looking for middle names that started with L's. So I went with Levi. I got Lawrence as a suggestion. LaShawn as a suggestion. I was just like, nah. I was gonna go with Levi, though. It was gonna be Drew Levi Hughes, but I don't know. I felt like picking the name was very hard. I felt like I was like I was having a kid. So picking the name for me was it was kind of hard. But like once I got the names, There was just no more thinking of it. I just took them and I just ran with it. I definitely for sure was not going to change my last name. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I actually like my last name. I feel like it's common, but it's not common. Like, you don't know a lot of people whose last name is Hughes. So, yeah. But my legal name now is Dreux Michael Hughes. And funny thing about it, people always mispronounced my old name. Like, they used to call me Roderica or Roderica, which I didn't get mad because my name was spelled kind of fucked up. It was Roderica, like, but it was pronounced Roderica. And I didn't think that I was gonna have those problems this time around, but I do. People call me Drew, so it's whatever. Like, they just call me Drew, and I just go along with it because I be tired of correcting them. But it's mainly people like foreigners that I have to talk to on the phone with, like, customer service and shit like that. They're the only people that call me Drew. I don't understand it. I actually think that the way that my name is spelled is kind of sexy. And when the girls come up to me and they be like, you know, I ain't gonna say come up to me, but like whenever I interact with a female and they be like, well, how is your name Drew? I be like, yeah, it's spelled sexy, huh? They be like, yeah, it's spelled sexy, yeah. It's spelled sexy, yeah. Alright. But that's how I came up with my name, and I'm very satisfied with my name. I didn't have a long story. It's hot in my house right now. I have the air on. But I'm going to end this video. If you would like to donate towards my top surgery, obviously I will have the information in the description below. You can follow everybody else too. And you can also watch their videos, which is coming up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will obviously have a new topic. Tune in. 7 Trends, guys. Tell y'all friends. Tell y'all mama. Tell y'all motherfucking daddy too. Peace out.